everyone, Miss Jean here. Are you ready for another mini adventure in Discovery Mountain? Well, it's springtime and things are finally turning green where I live. The flowers are starting to peek through the dirt. Do you like flowers? Oh, me too. You know, some people enjoy collecting wildflowers, and others enjoy growing flowers in their own yards. And today, Yumi has been outside exploring Olivia's flower garden and picking some of her favorites. Can you guess which one she likes the best? Let's listen and find out in today's mini adventure called The Happy Garden.
Ooh, that one's pretty. And so's that one. And those two over there. Oh, it's so hard to decide, but I guess I do have enough to make a nice bouquet. Olivia! Olivia!
I'm in the kitchen, Yumi. Are you ready for a snack? There are some apples in that bowl on the table.
The apples do look very nice, but not as nice as the flowers I just picked. Aren't they pretty?
Oh, they sure are.
The purple ones are my favorite.
Pansies are one of my favorite flowers, too.
Pansies? Is that what they're called?
Yes, they're related to violets, which I also like.
I think you must like all flowers, 'cause you sure planted a lot of them. Roses and daisies and tulips, and those big fluffy yellow ones that I can't pronounce.
You must be talking about the chrysanthemums.
Yeah, those. Chrysandy? Oh, forget it. I'll never be able to say it.
You're not the only one who has trouble with that word. Some people just call them mums.
Mums? That's way easier. Why didn't they just call them that in the first place?
I'll let the Botanical Society know to check with you before they name any new flowers.
Botanical Society? What's that?
It's a group of professional and amateur botanists, people who like plants.
Like you?
Yep, like me. I love plants, especially flowers, like those pansies.
Pansies are pretty. Is that why you like them the best?
They are pretty, but so are all the other flowers in my garden. I think pansies are my favorite because they make me happy. Every time I see their smiling faces, it makes me smile too.
Faces? Flowers don't have faces.
Pansies do. Take a look and you'll see.
You're right. I can see it now. It does look like they have faces. I don't know why I never noticed it before.
Now look a little closer.
A little closer? Why?
Can you find any that look sad or angry?
No. There are no sad faces. Every pansy seems to be smiling.
I think that's why I like them so much. They make me happy because they seem to be so happy. That reminds me of something I read when I was young.
What did you read?
It was a book by a lady who wrote stories about her grandmother. She said her Grandma Ellen loved pansies for the same reason I do, because they always looked like they were smiling.
I think I would have liked her grandmother.
I think I would have too. Do you know what pansies do the very first thing every morning?
No, what do they do?
The first thing these flowers do every morning is turn their faces toward the sun.
That makes sense. We learned in science class that flowers need light and warmth to grow.
Yes, they do. That's why all day long, a pansy keeps its face pointing at the sun as it moves across the sky.
What do they do at night, after the sun goes down?
I guess they rest all night, like we do.
Do you think they ever worry that the sun won't come back up in the morning?
I think pansies trust that the sun will be there to wake them up. But I'm curious, do you ever worry that the sun won't rise?
No, I guess not.
That's good, Yumi. It makes Jesus happy when we trust that he will keep us safe all night.
I like the thought of Jesus keeping us safe at night.
When I remind myself of that every night before I go to bed, I sleep better.
I think I'll be like the pansies and keep my face turned towards the sun today.
But Yumi, if you keep your face toward the sun all day, you might run into things.
I meant S-O-N, keeping my eyes on Jesus.
Oh, loving Jesus the same way pansies keep their faces pointing at the sun.
Well, that makes more sense than walking around with your head tilted up all day.
As Jake would say, yes indeedy.
I brought you some happiness when I gave you these pansies, didn't I?
You sure did.
We should grow some pansies at the school.
That's a great idea. Check on Mrs. Lewis.
Yeah, I will. Bye, Olivia.
Hey, where are you going in such a hurry? Don't you want an apple?
No time! I'm going to pick more pansies and spread a little happiness to our neighbors.
Olivia is right. Pansies do seem to have smiling little faces, don't they? And just like Olivia, when I see a pansy, it makes me smile too. The pretty flowers are a good reminder about turning our faces and our thoughts to God every morning, the way that pansies turn their faces to the sun. When I open my eyes in the morning, the first thing I do is talk to God. I thank Him for taking care of me during the night and for giving me a brand new day of life. How about you? Do you do the same? Well, this week, exercise your faith, and if you see some flowers, I hope they make you smile. I'm Miss Jean, and you've been listening to a mini adventure in Discovery Mountain, where the air is clear enough to hear your imagination, and where every day is an exercise in faith. Visit us at discoverymountain.com to send us a message and listen to full episodes on demand. Discovery Mountain is a production of the Voice of Prophecy. The Happy Garden was written by Janice Nelson.